Hi everybody, hope you're doing well. Today I wanted to talk about the number 0 with our angel number series. And a lot of people have often asked me, what does 0 mean when I see it? Is it a number? Well, it actually is. Many times people think it's only 1 through 9 that is something that's being transcribed into a code for them. But in truth, zeros do have a meaning as well. What a 0 means when you just see the single digit, and I'm going to read it, it's a beginning of a spiritual journey. Very interesting, because I know 1s are usually the beginnings, but so is a 0. So beginning a new chapter, maybe a new phase to where you're going. It's very interesting. It's an infinity number. So there is no beginning and there is no end to a 0. And I found that very fascinating. I really did. So when I look at zeros, I thought, what makes a lot of sense, because if you put it this way, that way, you turn it around, it stays constant. It's the same. It's a 0. So an infinity number makes perfect sense to me. It also means freedom from all aspects. Freedom. Now you're going to say, for what? Well, things that you need to disconnect from. Okay, that disconnection of what you should be letting go is a big thing. And that's where the 0 is coming through. It's saying it's going to be okay if you let it go. You don't need to keep it. You don't need to hang on to this, because it's not going to serve your purpose. No matter how hard you work at it, it's not what you should be having at this time. This is why when you see that 0, it's telling you that. So it made a lot of sense. Vibrations and energy is eternity. So I like this because what it's telling me is no matter what is happening and how hard it is, and I see rainbows with this. It's so interesting. Rainbows as far as there is going to be another chapter that's going to be anew, but in such a grand way. Just sitting here, I just saw a rainbow. So yeah, the 0 is definitely coming through, and it's very informative to me. So look forward to the beginning, even of the unknown. The 0 will provide in a really beautiful way. So when you look at this, the moral of the story for the single number 0 would be a spiritual journey. That's how I see it. Okay. So what does 0, 0 mean? Well, the divine power is opening up to you. Be open-minded to what can be. So in other words, don't block what you're getting. I see a lot of people, they get the signs, but they resist it. And that's when they block it and it can't come through. Many times people are scared or they just shut it down. If you shut things down, and this doesn't just go with angel numbers, when you get these feelings and you're shutting them down, you're also shutting the potential to having something be presented in such a way that can help you later. Remember that. So it's kind of like when your mother says something and you don't want to listen, and then your mother was right. So that's kind of the analogy I want to bring you to. When you shut something down, it's going to be more of a disservice to you later. So pay attention. Universe really loves us and is trying to help us with that number. So that 0, 0 is definitely coming through in a bigger and larger strength to pay attention. Okay, what do you do when you see the triple zeros, 0, 0, 0? Very important. It's fresh starts, it's new beginnings. If you're not sure, and you're not in a position right now to want to do too much, it's actually giving you permission to start over. It's okay. Clean the slate. Put the reset button on. If you tried to do something and it wasn't manifesting, it doesn't mean to quit. Just say, okay, maybe I shouldn't go further with this business venture. Maybe I shouldn't go further with this relationship. Maybe you're getting more signs to say, hey, stop. That's what this means. So the triple zeros are really coming through saying, stop. Stop what you're doing. Take a step back. And maybe you shouldn't carry it through the way you anticipated at the beginning. That's what this means. The angels are telling you, now is the time to stop. Pay attention, look around you, and see where you want to go with this. I like that. It's very powerful to me. But that's what the triples are. Quadruple zeros. 0, 0, 0, 0. What does that mean? You are one with God. Remember I said it's the infinity number. God and love is infinity. It goes on forever with no end. And I love that. It's quite beautiful, actually. Beginnings and endings are parallel to everything that you are doing. So let's look at the trying times that we're going through right now, okay? With coronavirus, for instance. There is meaning right there. Beginning to an end. It's parallel. So as many people that are scared right now and they just don't see an end in sight, yes, again, there will be an end. You just have to weather the storm. But you can apply it to everything else. If your business isn't doing well, think of different ways to do it. Or if it's not doing well, then maybe you have to be smart enough to stop and say, okay, I can't do this anymore because this is costing me more money to do this. So the beginning and the end. But remember, with every ending, with every door that's being closed, remember this, and I truly believe in this, a bigger door will open. Shift. So this is the parallel to the beginning and the end. So people sometimes will focus more on the ending, but they're not focusing that there is also a beginning that is coming. And you need to really think about that. And you have another opportunity to do well. Okay? I hope this has enlightened you. I mean this in every way. I wish you abundance, and I mean abundance of blessings each and every day to you, to your families. And pay attention again, because we do have angels and they are going to be redirecting us in new ways that we never possibly ever imagined. Please be open to the messages. Until next time, my love to each and every one of you. Take care. Bye-bye.